was super late. Definitely want to share a quick thought. I was just thinking and meditating for I kind of call it a night. And the thought that came to my mind is, don't take moments for granted. Moments, are very precious. One of the phrases that I've created or I thought would be good for me is I take a second at a time. Because I understand how important every moment of life is, I begin to learn how to take enjoy every second of life. And sometimes we try to plan ahead and we think always the big picture, but we have to learn how to enjoy every second, how to enjoy every single moment. Every moment is so precious. And when you understand that once time is gone, you can't get that time back. And there's people that are losing loved ones, of course. Sometimes we take time for granted and we waste time. And one of the worst things to do is to take a moment for granted, take time for granted, because once it's gone, it's gone. And you can't get that time back. No matter how hard you try, you can't get that time back. So I want to encourage somebody. Before I call it a night, this is my inspirational moment, is take one moment at a time, enjoy every moment. Enjoy every moment. Make the best of every moment. Don't take for granted a moment. Sometimes there are things that are going on in our life, and sometimes our day or our life can be so consumed of so much other stuff. And we find in ourselves, we spend more time being stressed out, we spend more time being worried. And what happens is when we spend all this time being worried and stressed out and focused on the wrong stuff, guess what happens? We're not taking the advantage of enjoying that moment. Hey, what's up? What's up to my YouTubers? So listen, don't allow that moment to pass by. Take advantage of every single moment. Enjoy every single moment. See, the minute that you think that moment is not precious, listen, seconds and moments will just pass you by. So my encouraging word tonight, as I call it tonight, is enjoy every moment. Don't take for granted that moment, that second of life. Don't take, you know, don't allow these moments to pass. Because as I opened up, you'll never get those moments back. There are so many people, we waste our time on so much other stuff. And if we would have just focused in on how precious that moment is. How many times have we just wasted so much time doing crazy stuff, and then all of a sudden we begin to reflect and like, man, I just wasted all this time. Look what I could have been doing with the time that I have. And so time and moments are so precious. Time and moments are so precious. So embrace it, enjoy it, don't take it for granted. And so I just want to encourage somebody to understand the importance of time. I know a lot of people have lost loved ones. And when you could have been spending time with that loved one, when you could have been planning or doing some preparation for your business, when you could have, been focusing on some goals, we find ourselves being distracted. And when we understand the importance of moments, look at throughout of it. When you look at throughout a day, how many times that our moments we just been so distracted and so bogged down with our thoughts, so bogged down with other people's problems, and we waste our precious moments on other people's problems. And the reality of it is, all it does is just weigh us down. So what am I saying? Enjoy the moment. You only get one life. I'm talking about natural life. Now, for those who are spiritual, we get a greater life to come. But we only get one natural life. And we want to make the best of this natural life that we have. Make the best of every day, make the best of every moment. What are you doing with your moments? What are you doing with your seconds? How are you becoming better with every second? How are you managing time even better? What are you doing with your moments? What are you doing with your time? Are you wasting it, or are you making the best of it? So I just want to give, this is my inspirational moment. Did something a little different today. I jumped on Instagram instead of Facebook, but definitely wanted to encourage somebody, to uplift somebody today, to embrace your moments, take advantage of your moments. Let your moments work for you. Instead of wasting it, let those moments work for you. Don't waste it. They're precious. And once they're gone, you can't get it back. So that's my inspirational moment. Definitely share this with somebody, because you know somebody that's just busy. They're always running. They're always going here, doing this. They never get a chance to sit down, never get a chance to rest, never get a chance to reflect, never get a chance to enjoy the moment. And so, if what I've shared on today can help you and help somebody else, definitely share this with somebody on today. Because we have people in this world that they just always ripping and running. They always got something to do, and moments are passing by, and they're missing these moments where they could have took a sea life. They're missing these moments where they needed, where they should be resting and regrouping and getting refreshed, but they find themselves wasting moments running, not just for themselves, but running for other people, doing everything else. And one of the first things you have to understand about every moment is you got to take care of you. With these moments that we have, don't forget about you. Sometimes you could be so worried about everyone else that you forget about you, and you are one of the most important things that need to be taken into consideration. Don't forget about you. Don't forget about the time that you need for yourself. Don't ever forget about you. Make sure that you take time for yourself, to make sure you're getting proper rest, to make sure that you're doing the things that you need to do for you. And these moments of life, listen, it'll pass you by. It will pass you by. And before you know it, you'll be like, man, look how time is flying, and I haven't even done anything for myself. Look how time is flying, and the things that really matter the most, you never get a chance to do. And let that not be you. Don't let that be you. So be encouraged. Share this with somebody. To my YouTubers, definitely subscribe. And if you subscribe, my encouragement is, hey, keep that subscription. You're helping me build my YouTube channel, to my Instagram. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Be encouraged. And remember, every moment of life is precious. Don't take these moments for granted, because guess what? Somebody is taking that moment for granted, and they never got that time back. They never got that moment back. Be encouraged. Tune in next time. And I encourage you, to my YouTubers, definitely subscribe. To my Instagram people, listen, if you haven't subscribed yet, I'm going to definitely put in the comments my YouTube link, and I encourage you to subscribe so you can be encouraged. Appreciate you. Be encouraged. Tune in next time to JB's Inspirational Moment.